You say the two girls had a better chance of living together.
It said, but okay, yes, they are teenagers because I read the plot to you.
How old is the youngest?
It does not fucking say.
How do you know they're teenagers?
Bitch, it says it. Yeah, what's going on? Welcome to an episode. I guess the first episode of trailers breakdown and review. This is not a reaction channel. This is not a reaction. You're not reacting to it. You want to react to it, and you go to some other channels. This is basically we'll have the trailer play in the background. We'll talk about it. What's our expectations? What do we think the movie will be about? How good it would be. We got a couple trailers dropped off this week. We have The Gray Man. Thor, Love and Thunder, Beast, Devotion, and Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. I'm your host, Tony Reed, and this is my co-host, Charlie Hustle. So without any delay, let's go into the first one, which is The Gray Man, starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Alfred Woodard, and Billy Bob Thornton, and some other people. Those are the main people I care about. Let's see if this works this time. It's fine. Fuck it. All right. So, yeah, have you seen the trailer yet?
Yeah, I watched it. Actually, I watched it twice. The first thing I was surprised that Chris Evans is playing the bad guy because he usually plays the proverbial good guy. So I'm kind of excited about seeing him do something different. He does have a porn mustache, though. That bothers me.
Yeah, I saw the same thing. But I think did they make a joke about that in the trailer?
I don't remember.
No, yeah, it was like it's probably about to come up. He was like, I knew that was you. I know it's by the mustache.
I was like, I don't know why they got Chris Evans. He got the porn joint. But hey, I'm looking forward to it though.
I think the Russo brothers, after Avengers was over, hey man, what you doing next week? This is like
but then they direct. But then they direct Cherry, another movie with
that was with Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
They did Evacuation, Extraction.
That wasn't them.
I think it was. They either directed.
They didn't direct it.
It's still one of their movies.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, but I'm talking about directing. Just directing.
Yeah, they did. So they directed Cherry and they directed The Gray Man. And what they doing this one? With Extraction, they produced it and Joe Russo wrote it. And they're doing Extraction 2, which Joe Russo wrote and the Russo brothers directing.
They're doing Extraction 2?
Yeah, it should be coming out next year.
Oh shit, okay. But it seems like they had a contract, like any movie that comes out after Avengers, they gotta have a piece of it. They're producing everybody's stuff.
One thing I noticed about this trailer was that it gave me Winter Soldier vibes. If you look at it, it looked kind of like Winter Soldier-y to me.
Yeah.
Some of the scenes, but I mean, it is a Russo brothers, so I mean, they did direct.
And they probably use some of the same stunt coordinators and whatnot too.
That too. But
it'll be on Netflix. Oh, select theaters and Netflix. Okay.
I'm actually going to movies to see this.
Yeah, I'll see. Some movies I'll go see. Like I want to see Ambulance at the movies just because some movies I think you deserve.
Ambulance was good. That was movie worthy, but I'm excited to see it. I don't think just looking at the trailer, I just hope it's not a lot of the scenes are towards the end. That's a lot of action movies. You get that just looking at the trailer. Majority of the actions, just look at the action, is all at the end. It's either at the beginning and all at the end. In the middle is just dialogue and suspense.
But they're pretty good at pacing, though. I mean, if you watch the movie, they're pretty good at spreading the action out and pacing everything. So except I never saw Cherry though, so I don't know how good that is. Yeah, did they direct that movie?
They direct Cherry, right?
Yeah. I never saw Cherry. I didn't hear good things about it, so I don't know as far as that goes. But I mean, just going by the Marvel movies, they're pretty good at pacing. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm surprised I didn't see the at least what do you call it? The
trailer?
Not the trailer. What the fuck do you call it?
I don't know. It's your story. I don't.
The plot. The plot was good. At least
for The Gray Man?
Nah, nigga, Cherry.
Oh well, I don't even remember what the plot was. I just heard it was bad, so I never watched it.
Oh, it was about a life of a.
Well, I thought it was about some people on another planet or some shit. I might be thinking about the wrong. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about the wrong movie. That's probably what it is. But anyway, maybe I'll go back and watch Cherry. I never watched it.
So yeah, I'm excited about Great Man. I think it'd be at least. I'm curious to see him as a bad guy, Chris Evans. I always like Ryan Gosling though. I'm surprised he hasn't done more action movies because he was good in Driver, and the guy who directed Driver also directed a movie on Thou Shalt Not. Oh no, Only God Forgives.
Yeah, Only God Forgives.
Yeah, that was okay.
I heard they on like a fight scene at the end of it. I heard it wasn't. The trailer kind of misled you.
I just like Ryan Gosling, and I saw the guy who did Driver, so I was like, it's probably good.
Okay.
So I think
it's called
Drive. You know the fun fact, that nigga don't know how to drive. The director.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
you don't know how to drive.
Oh my, wait, hold up. Have you seen? So they got what's his name? I can't think of the director's name that did Drive. Fuck, I can't think of his name. But anyway, he did a show that's on Amazon Prime.
Nicholas Winding Refn.
Yeah, he did a show that's on Amazon Prime. I can't think of the name of it, but it has God, I don't know why everything escaped me now. Probably still too early. But it has the kid that was in
Too Old to Die Young.
Yeah, that joint. When I say it was slow, I could not believe. I tried to watch it, right? When I say it was slow, it was so slow. I couldn't get past the first episode. And when I say slow, I don't mean slow pacing. I mean, remember how I said in the Batman, like everything was real slow? Did I tell you about that?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Like on the Batman, like he would open the envelope and
he waiting for me to say yeah.
Because I'm talking to you. Nah, in the Batman, he would open the envelope, he would like.
Yeah, you told me slow. That.
And that it only was in the one I told you about, Too Young to Die, Too Old to Die Young.
Too Old to Die Young.
Everything was so freaking slow. I mean, they like at the beginning, they pulled a lady over in the car, right? They walked up to, I swear, they walked up to the car real slow. Like that's what they were doing. They were talking slow.
Get out
I was like, yo, I ain't got time to
liquor.
It looked like it was 4. I think it was like, I don't know how many episodes it was. I'll put it like this. Whatever it was, probably could have cut it in half. If they just done shit at regular speed.
It was 10 episodes.
It could have been 5. If they did shit at regular speed, it would have been 5 episodes. I swear on everything it was that bad. I can't watch this shit.
Oh, well.
But anyway, I didn't look forward to his movies. I never saw Drive either. Did you hear about the lady who sued the company that made Drive?
Nah, I don't know about that.
She sued him because she was saying that what?
Say couldn't drive.
Gee, I hope I didn't scare the cows. I don't want to put them in a bad mood.
It was a bad joke.
Because it was. Because the trailer was misleading, and she thought it was gonna be an action. I swear, she thought it was gonna be an action movie, and it wasn't. So she sued.
Do you know how many times I could have sued somebody for wasting my time?
Hey man, listen, I'm just people. You can sue anybody for anything.
Niggas sue McDonald's because people got fat.
Hey, they will. But here's the thing about lawsuit. The thing about lawsuit is some companies will pay. It's like this. If I sue McDonald's, if I say I want $20,000, and of course McDonald's uses high-paid lawyers. If McDonald's lawyers, if it's gonna charge McDonald's 30, their lawyers will charge them 30,000, they'll just give me the 20, just so they don't have. So they feel like they saved 10. It's that simple. I mean, well, that's how lawsuits go.
The Great Man comes out July 15th. July 15th, limited release, followed by its release on Netflix July 22nd, with the production of $200 million, and it's his most expensive film ever made. I'm assuming most of the money went to the Russos and Chris Evans.
most expensive film on Netflix, or
that's been most ever made by Netflix.
Well, how much did they pay Michael Bay for that bullshit he did? For Underground. He tore up a lot of shit in that movie. That was less than $200 million. Well, I guess it
and
would.
I'm not going to Google it. I'm gonna let that movie.
Please
be.
don't. Just let that be.
He got my respect back with the ambulance. So I'm gonna leave
They
that.
said ambulance. He only spent, I think it's like 5 million.
Nah, it was 40
Was
million.
it 40 million?
It's 40
Okay, I
million.
thought it was like a low budget. Okay.
Well, that's his lowest since I think Pain and Gain.
Okay. Yeah,
and before that, I think it was Bad Boys, the first one.
Okay.
But yeah, because they said he went revise the script, say, I'm gonna need some more money. They were like, no, you don't.
No,
no, you don't.
This is it, pimping.
This is it. We saw Transformers, sir. All right, next up. Oh, yeah, so that's a great man. Next up, let's just get this bullshit out the way. Thor. Love and Thunder is the follow-up to Thor Ragnarok that came out in 2017. Starring with Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, Tisha Thompson. Oh, Russell Crowe's in it. I didn't know that. And it's directed by Taki Wati.
Yeah, that dude. The last director.
He directed the last one.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's some bullshit.
Well,
go ahead.
No, you finish.
I think what they were trying to do, and again, I didn't see the movie yet. I'm just going off of the trailer. They were trying to continue the comedy factor from the last one because you had the guy named Gork. What I think
Korg.
Yeah, Korg.
Uh-huh.
You know, it was funny, but it was actiony. It was well put together. Just looking at this trailer, it's not for me. And again, maybe this could be misleading what we were talking about, but I'm not excited to see Thor. And again, I was not excited to see Thor Ragnarok. And then I saw it and I was like, oh, this is probably top 5 best Marvel joints, maybe top 6. And then I heard Christian Bale was in it, and I looked up God Butcher, his character, and he's a beast. And then this is not for me. It looks corny. It looks very Disney. This ain't it for me.
I what do I think? I mean, see, it's hard for me to judge because I was kind of like you with Ragnarok. I looked at Ragnarok when I saw the trailer. I was like, I don't know. And so it had comedy elements, but it was still pretty good. The action and the comedy was pretty well balanced. I kind of had the same fear you have, which is that because they had, people love the jokes in this one, let's do, 3 times as many jokes, and people love it even more. I'm kind of afraid that that's what will happen with this movie. Yeah, that's him. So I'll probably still see it.
They put a skinny suit on that nigga.
Who? What you talking?
Russell Crowe.
Oh.
They put a skinny suit on that nigga. Hold on. This is what we do here. Look.
He don't look skinny.
Nigga, he bigger than that.
Is he?
Remember that movie? The White Man's Rage? Yeah. I call it White Man's Rage.
White Man's Rage.
I call that movie.
Power! Nigger!
That's what I call it.
He was good as shit at that.
Yeah, he was good.
He crazy. He looked crazy as fuck. Yeah, that movie. But no, I look forward to seeing Thor Ragnarok. I'll put it like this. The trailer looking at the trailer, I won't enjoy it, but I think the trailer is deceiving. I think it'll be better than the trailer. So I'm looking forward to it.
You know what? I'm not really looking forward to any of the Marvel movies. So
She loved Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's who directed it. Nigga, it was Sam Raimi.
You like all Sam Raimi's movies?
Majority of them, yeah. I don't think he really made a bad movie. And he's talking about
Dead.
Huh?
Quick and the Dead.
Oh, was that with the female? No, was that with the
Sharon
female?
Stone? Yeah, the gunfighter.
Actually, I've never seen that.
Oh, okay. What about?
I think I seen he's talking about bringing that back.
Yeah, did you see Darkman? Did you like that?
Yeah, Darkman. That's a joint he did because they won't give him a comic movie.
But the Evil Dead movies.
I loved all of them. Even
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, you know what I'm mad. I saw them maybe a couple years later. Not a couple years later, maybe a couple years before.
What?
The original ending or the original ending
of Army of Darkness.
Yeah,
I know. I remember.
Yeah, they. I thought that would have been a better ending.
Well, if
They didn't.
especially if they were gonna make a sequel for it.
Whoa, yeah.
That's when we slept too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been better in
That
my
was a good ass
opinion.
ending.
Because they didn't even come out with a sequel to the trailer. I mean, to the show.
Never did a sequel for it.
They did the show instead, though.
Oh, Ash versus whatever.
Evil Dead, which that ending was terrible. But they do have like the Guardians of Galaxies in it. I don't know. I'm just not looking forward to it. It just doesn't look good. And is this his last movie with Marvel?
I think this is the last one on his contract, but I think he said he wanted to still be Thor longer, so they may extend it. Who knows? But see, I think he also Chris Hemsworth said that he thinks Thor didn't really find his footing until the last Thor movie.
Ragnarok.
Right. So he feels like he wants to play Thor longer because he feels like he's finally found the character. So a lot of people, they were just done with it when they were done, but he said he wants to do it more. So, I mean, it's not like the other movies he did made the money.
What do you mean?
I mean, all the other movies he did tanked.
Oh, you mean outside of Thor?
Outside of Thor, right.
Yeah, he had the joint called Black something. What was the joint?
Black Hat.
Black Hat, that didn't do much.
Michael Mann movie. We did Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that wasn't his movie though. I'm not gonna follow for that. No, that wasn't his movie. Extraction seemed to be Extraction was all right. It wasn't.
It was on Netflix though, so I think
I mean, everything. I think they have a rule now: 45 days to go straight to a streaming service.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the new thing now, which is fine. I mean, I can watch it on the free movie. So.
La computadora de mierda que te dije de no estar jugando con esa.
I said I could watch on the AMC pad because I have the AMC for $20 a month, so I can see any movie I want. I don't know why I promoted that. Them niggas don't pay me.
They may though.
No, they ain't gonna pay me if they go through my search history. Other than that, we'll see. Comes out on when does shit come out? It comes out this year. Oh, July 8th.
Okay, really? Okay, not that long.
Yeah, July. It comes out about 45 days. What
like a month and some change, yeah.
Yeah, so will I go see it? Probably not. I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably not. I'm not interested. So yeah, that's right. Thor. That's Thor. Up next, we got The Beast, starring
Idris Elba. Idris Elba.
Hold on, nigga.
You don't agree? You could have said yeah, something.
Get more that time.
You could say yeah, Idris Elba. You just come the fuck on.
Share screen. Hold on, man. I'm trying to be producer here. Okay.
All right, producer, man. You're doing a great job.
Anyway, yes, the next movie's out. The Beast, starring Idris Elba.
Letter Copery.
Yeah. Oh, my man from A-Team and Elysium.
A-Team, Elysium. Yeah.
I love that movie. I love that nigga in Elysium.
District 9.
Yeah.
A lot of shit. Yeah.
And they got, I think the two young ladies who are in it, they don't have much about them. There could be some new up and coming. The movie's about a recent widowed husband returning to South Africa, where he first met his wife on a long planned trip with his two daughters to a game reserve managed by an old family friend and fellow wildlife biologist. Soon, however, furious man-hunting lion begins stalking them. It's directed by
Who did Two Guns? That dude.
Two Guns. He directed Two Guns. He actually has a decent. He did Contraband.
I didn't like Contraband. I thought Contraband was terrible. I don't like Mark Wahlberg.
That could have been a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like Idris Elba. I do wish he had better. I wish he would have better movie selections. I'm not gonna lie. This just seems like what do you call them? What's some movies that like Transmorphers and like it reminds me of Sharknado.
Asylum?
Yeah,
nah, come on. It don't look that bad.
No. I'm just saying they're just running from a lion in Africa.
But then I have a question though, because I thought about as I watched this trailer, I had a question. I thought to myself, it's okay. Then when you look at the situation, well, okay, so that this guy Sharedo Kobe, he's still there. But so if it's the dad and the two girls against the lion, like how do you get out of that? So I'm thinking to myself, like it's logically, it's only but so much you like. Do you go outside and fight the lion yourself, maybe lose, and then the girls be by themselves? Or would it be appropriate to like sacrifice one of the children? And then you and the other kid, you go make another one look just like her.
Huh? What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Nigga, I tuned you out to all I heard was sacrifice to get the father you.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
You must not have any kids.
I'm not saying
Child support must be a bitch.
I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, how do you have like if it's just you and the two kids and the lion? Like, what do you do? Like, could you sacrifice a child? Because if you go out there fighting the lion by yourself, you could die. Then it'd just be your two kids against the lion, right?
Although I'm hammered at this moment.
Right?
Nigga, did you digging this hole for yourself?
I'm asking you a question.
I don't know.
I'm just saying I'm picking it apart. I'm just saying, like, if the lion kills you, it's you and your two kids. I mean, it's just your two kids, two girls against the lion. If the lion kills you, what is the chance of your daughter surviving?
I don't know, sir.
But if you sacrifice one of your kids,
I don't
like
know.
if you throw one of your kids, like throw one of your kids out the truck, so the lion can get that kid, then you and the other kid escape, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that way, one child go be with their mother because she already gone, and then you still got one. Then you can find another wife and make another kid. You still have another kid again.
What the fuck are we talking?
I'm just talking about the scenario.
So you saying you wouldn't have been Sean Grasp? What's the nigga from WWE? She was a Shad something. Remember during COVID? He was a WWE superstar at one point, and his son was about to drown. So he was like, "Nah, go save him. Don't save me."
Right. Okay. So what's wrong with that?
Sound like you said no.
So him and his
hey,
son.
Lion, go get her so I can at least save this one.
Well, where was the mom at though?
Nigga, it's a trailer. I don't know. I think she died.
No. What the WWF do? Where was the mom?
Nigga, we're not doing this. All right,
I'm just asking you. Why?
I don't know, nigga.
Have a conversation.
Maybe he had custody. It was
so wait a minute. So what happened? So he was him
and his son,
right? So both of them were drowning.
No, it was just you never heard the story.
No, I don't.
All right, he was part of Crime Time.
Okay.
And I don't think he was a WWF superstar anymore.
Was it black guy, white guy?
White guy.
Okay.
They were in, let's say, Miami at the beach. And then the waves were getting heavy. That's why they say don't go too far out.
Okay.
The lifeguard was coming, but it was clearly it was one of those things where either if I save I can't save him. So the father was like, yo, nah, fuck me. Go save my son.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it sound like you saying, nah, I gotta live.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because it's two kids, it'd be different if it was just me, if it was one kid, if it was me and one kid, and somebody came along and had to save me and the kid, I'd be like, save the kid. I'll fend for myself. I don't make it, I don't make it. I'm talking about, but it's you and two kids. So if you sacrifice yourself, then the two kids are alone with the lion.
Yeah, but they have a better chance to leave.
How two kids gonna live with the lion?
But these are teenagers.
I thought they were like little girls.
Niggas, you clearly didn't see the trailer. Okay, this show's not gonna work.
I did see the trailer. I mean, they both of them.
The point of this show.
But one was small.
to break down.
Well, wait a minute. One of them was younger. One was younger, right? One like she might be like 9 or 10.
Okay, let's do this. I didn't think we had to do this again.
I'm just saying she's like 9 or 10, right?
First time on this show, we're gonna watch the trailer again.
How old is the kid? All you gotta do is go to the part where they show the little kids.
Nigga.
That one look like she about 9. Look at him. Look at him. How old is that one right there with the little afro? Look how little she is. What are you talking about?
She just may be small.
How old do you think she is?
I don't know, nigga.
You just said they were teenagers. So obviously, you know something.
Oh shit.
Wait, hold up. You just said, now when I said she was 9 or 10, you're like, no, they're teenagers. Now you're gonna tell me you don't know. If you go back and look at them, one of them look. How old is that? The one with the little fro?
Oh, I meant to ask you. Hey,
Come
is
on,
that
no. Wait a minute.
Is
How
that
old is the one?
Don't that look like
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, that one him, was it?
Like a motherfucker. I thought they gonna kill him early.
Hold on,
that little girl like she about 9 or 10.
All right, hold on.
They be always trying to shade me, bruh.
Ain't nobody shade you. Talking about
sacrificing
kids.
We were talking about how old the kids were.
But you were saying to sacrifice
wait,
one of the kids.
First, I understand, but you said they were two teenagers. You said the two girls had a better chance of living together.
Yes, they are teenagers because I read the plot to you.
How old is the youngest?
It does not fucking say.
How do you know they're teenagers?
Bitch, it says it.
Where?
Role-playing trip with his two teenage daughters.
How was teenagers? 10 and teenagers?
Fuck this show.
What's your... Wait a minute, once you turn 10, you're a teenager. That girl don't look 13. She like about 9 or 10.
Can't believe we were supposed to be talking about the trailer.
Okay, well, we talking about the trailer. We talking about the idea of the trailer in the movie.
Okay, according to This Is Us adult. Okay, she is at least one of the chick. Okay, this girl ain't no fuck. Okay. This is true.
I'm not talking about how old she is in real life. I'm talking
about
no.
It does make a difference. Because according to her what's this shit called? Famous birthdays. She is 29.
Who's 29?
One of them.
But you say they teenagers. How old is the one that's not 29?
I'm looking for a new. This is exactly why the first episode of our podcast. I said
I wonder how old.
Training.
Look how little that girl is.
Okay, I'm assuming
she might be 29. Okay. The one with the braids might be 29. The one with the fro is not 29. Okay. If you think that's 29, you get yourself checked. Son.
Okay, you know Tom Holland ain't a teenager no more.
I don't give a shit. We're not talking about Tom. Are you white? We're not talking about Tom Holland right now.
Okay, the other girl is. She may actually be a teenager.
How old though?
Nigga, I only could go as fast as I can with my phone.
Oh, Christ, freaking mighty.
I didn't know this is gonna be part of the show. We are trying to break down sex.
I didn't either, but since you wanted to bring the shit up.
I didn't bring shit up.
You said there was teenagers. All you had to do was agree
That's
with
what it said in the trailer, nigga. In the premise. I'm assuming this was the one you saw is probably
the one with the fro. The little afro.
Not let me finish my fucking conversation.
Okay, finish.
Jesus Christ.
Let me turn my mic on. Go ahead.
I can't find it, but I'm going to assume she's actually very young because I don't actually want to be looking up this little girl too much. Oh, she's actually 12. She was born in 2009. So the little girl you saw was 12. The other girl, I'm going to say.
I said 10, nigga, so she's 12.
Can I finish?
Excuse me.
Probably in the movie, she's probably 12. The other one is probably like 18.
Okay.
But in real life, the other one is 29.
But the other one is 12. And I say she was 10. So was I that
for
far
movie for movie purposes, I'm assuming she's going to be 12. She's going to play 15.
All right.
I don't even care about this fucking movie no more. Can we move on?
Do you want to see it?
No, nigga, because of this conversation.
I would like to see. I was just wondering what you do in that scenario, sacrifice a kid. But I would like. I want to see the beast. So.
For the 9 people.
If the people that produce,
would you sacrifice a kid?
Yeah, post in the comments below if you would sacrifice your child. One of them. Wait a minute. Would you sacrifice yourself and leave your kids to fend for themselves, or would you sacrifice your child and then you and your child could probably make it? I mean, the youngest one, you're probably not as attached to the younger one. You know, the older one longer, so you keep that one. Then the younger one, you ain't as attached, so you go, you just make another one look like it.
shit. Come on, man. I may keep this part in. I don't know. We ain't gonna have no sponsors.
If you don't know what that joke means, inbox me. I'll explain it to you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Box me, I'll explain that joke to you.
Shit.
What do you think?
Hold on, I gotta turn this air conditioner on.
You gonna pause it? So he left me by myself. So speaking of which, since he did leave me here by myself, after the last show, I know I said send me a friend request. Nick, why you come back so fast? I was explaining something. I thought you were going to pee or something.
What?
I'll do it at the end. Don't worry about it. Hold up, for real though, but pause it for a second.
Nigga, just go. We're not live.
I gotta pee. Okay.
Oh, I'm not pausing.
We'll return after these messages.
Oh man. This nigga said I'm selling steps. This nigga said I'm selling steps, nigga. That's the most fucked up thing.
Just don't step the step master.
You got to clip that.
Nah,
You got to clip that shit.
maybe shit go. I can't put that shit on TikTok though. Well, maybe I can.
Yes, you can.
I don't think I curse.
Nobody knows what that. But I told you you could click out the.
Yeah, I saw the joint you sent me.
Yeah.
Can you hit my air conditioning back on?
I don't hear anything now. You good?
All right. Next up, we got what is next? Yeah, I finally figured out how to. Oh, maybe I didn't figure it out.
We seen this already.
We didn't see this one.
Did we? Oh, we didn't want.
No, you watched it on your nigga. Just go.
Why are you talking to me like that? What about the Black Pilot?
This shit ain't gonna make it. Next up is Devotion, starring starring Jonathan Majors, Glenn Powell, and Joe Jonas, one of the Jonas brothers.
Were you in the movie?
I'm going to assume because last name is Jonas. I don't know. And directed by DJ Diller.
I don't know who that is.
He did something called Slight Sweetheart.
I don't know what that is.
Is he black? Let's see if he's black.
He's
an action war drama film written by.
Okay.
And it's, the movie's based on a book. I'm fucking with it. If I'm going to see Top Gun, I got to see this. Now, I will say, I hope it's not Red Tails-ish because that movie was bad.
Well, I never saw Red Tails. It's not good.
Don't worry about it. It was too. You about to be fucked up about to say.
Oh, go ahead, shit.
It was too black.
No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Damn. What?
Look, like Black Panther. Even though I didn't like that movie, it wasn't too black. It just to me wasn't a good movie. Red Tails, that shit was just too black. I was like, nigga,
what is too black? What is that?
You gotta see the movie to understand.
I'm gonna watch. You know what? I think I got Red Tails. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever watched it though.
Well, at least you bought it, allegedly.
Actually, it was free through Amazon one day.
Oh,
talk about that later.
But yeah, I'm messing with this movie. The action already looks good. The directing looks good. Jonathan Majors, I think, is becoming a heavyweight in Hollywood. I do like the roles he picks. He doesn't pick bad roles. I didn't see that series he did.
Loki.
No. You said Loki was good, didn't you?
Oh, you talking about
I see Lovecraft? The picture. Yeah, I didn't see Lovecraft. That's on my watch list. But yeah, this looks really, really good. Comes in October. I will be at the movie theater seeing this. If you fucking with Top Gun, you got to go see this. Like you got to do it, and it's not you have to.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to see it. It looks like I love big screen war epics. Anything on screen, big screen, battles. I love them. I just hope this isn't my only problem with black movies.
That's racist!
So like whenever Black History Month comes around, they always start going, they always had like all these black movies. And there's always like some black movie. Like we always get stuff like 12 Years a Slave. Like when they list all the black movies, it was like 12 Years a Slave, Roots, and some Tyler Perry movies. Or to say like the Black Experience is always like these corny black movies all the time. I hope this isn't one of those movies. Or like what's the one with Cuba Gooding? Men of Honor. You ever see that?
Yeah, that was actually good.
No, it was good, but it's always black people getting discriminated against and tortured and all this stuff.
Well,
like,
that was a true story though.
Well, I know, but they all are true. So I'm just saying, you ain't good enough. Like, I get tired of saying them shit.
You ain't bitch.
But look, wait a minute. When it's what they call it, Asians? What's American
Pacific.
Asian Pacific Islander month or whatever? The motherfucker, they be showing Crazy Rich Asians and shit. Like they show like positive movies for other groups. I hope this ain't another Black History movie where they only talk about it in February and all this shows, he's been discriminated against and you ain't gonna never be no good pilot. Don't nobody want no nigga.
Well,
I hope they want to move.
I'm fine with that because that's actually what happened back in the day. I'm talking about the black movies like Red Tail. It was just the janky dialogue. That's what I was talking about. It almost seemed like because the white guy didn't actually wrote it. I think, let me see. I know, what's the guy who wrote Boondocks?
I can't think of it. I know you're talking about.
Damn, I'm mad I can't remember his name. I got this fucking poster in my room.
Aaron Magruder. I like him that much. God damn.
No, I think he signed it or something.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was at a convention. No bullshit. I put these shits up, but not that one.
I believe it.
Aaron Magruder. If I'm not mistaken, he did some rewrites for that. But it was just the janky dialogue that I didn't like. It was like, take that, Adolf Hitler. How you like that, Mr. Hitler? Like nobody's going
like
to
that.
Nobody's going to talk like that.
Yeah, that shit was some doo-doo.
It was directed by Anthony Hemingway. Red Tails. It's all Red Tails. Anthony Magruder wrote it, and so did it was another black guy. He did 12 Years a Slave. His name
What I tell you?
Well, he did 12 Years a
They
Slave.
love them movies, boy.
What else he do? Oh, here's some controversy.
Ain't supposed to be no nigga in the plane. They do that type shit. Then they got to sit there and deal with it.
I don't know what else he wrote. Is he must be, let me see, what else he write?
Who?
Ben-Hur. I'm not going to. He's done a lot for black films.
Wait a minute, hold up. You talking about the director?
No, the writer. His name is John Riley.
Okay.
He won an Oscar for 12 Years a Slave.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I'm done with slave movies.
Gotta get the black people something this year.
But no, I mean, I like I said, I don't have anything bad to say, but it looks really, really good. So I will be in the theaters when it comes out on. Comes out limited on October 14th, but expanding October 28th. They don't really have what the plot is about, though. And one thing I forgot about the other trailers, the ones at least we watched, especially the Gray Man, I forgot to bring up. What I like about the trailers, at least so far we've seen, and we still got one more, you don't know really much what's going on about it. And that's besides Thor, I mean, you can pretty much figure that out. But like Gray Man, it's maybe a simple plot, but you don't know. It could be some twists and turns in it you don't see. And I think that's what I like about the Gray Man. And what's the other one we watched? Thor. And this one, Devotion. There's not much about it. Like, what's it about?
Well, that's the thing about trailers now. It's like to me, it's almost like I only want to watch the very first trailer. Because it seems like as they make more, like it seems like the very first trailer is a trailer they kind of put together as a tease, and it gives you just enough. And then closer to the opening, they start adding more shit in. They kind of spoil the plot. So I'm almost at the point where I'd rather just watch one trailer, like the teaser, and just go in. Because that actually happened. Well, I went to see this was a long time ago. You ever see Strange Days?
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
Now, when I went to see Strange Days, I went to the movie to see something else, and somebody was out front handing out passes to see Strange Days. So I was like, well, fuck it, it's free. So I went in there to watch Rainy Days. And it was actually good, but I had no idea what it was about. And I think that made me enjoy the movie that much more because I had no idea what it was. So sometimes I think, you know, if you don't, without watching the trailer, you just see it and, you know, you sit there, you turn your brain off and watch it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I watch trailers just because I'll be at the gym and you got shit else to watch and I'm on a bike. So.
Oh, this guy directed Slight. Did you ever see Slight?
No.
About the kid who was about the black kid who had he basically connected electricity to his arm. The shit was kind of it was all right, but
Janky.
yeah, you know what? It wasn't janky. It was just you should just watch Slight. See if you like it. I don't want to give away too much, but it was different. Definitely different.
Look at that on my probably won't watch list, but sure.
God damn it, man.
All right. That was
Listen.
Devotion. Up next, the final one, which I'm most excited about, is Mission Impossible, starring, if you don't know who's in it, nigga, I don't know, fuck you, rock you under. But starring the great Tom Cruise.
The great Tom Cruise.
Nigga, Tom Cruise is probably top 6. I already told you my top 5, but top 6. Starring Tom Cruise, directed by Christopher McQuarrie, Vin Rames, Simon Pegg. These are starring, not directed. Starring Tom Cruise, Vin Rames, Simon Pegg, Becca Ferguson, a bunch of other people.
Oh, Holiday Heart coming back, huh? Okay.
That nigga big now. That nigga big.
He older, but I was having to get older, Pippy. He ain't the same. Shit don't work the same as you get older, man. You get about 50. Once you get about 55, nigga, it's over. You know, things are a little different. You gotta like really cut back on a lot of stuff, man. You don't heal the same or anything.
Oh. Well, just look at the trailer. You know what? I'm not complaining about it. And it looks like it's still set in this as the last one. But because I think this is the only series, Mission Impossible, that progressively gets better each movie. Like the action is kind of the same, but they add a little twist. I will say the plots are a lot better, not convoluted. You're gonna get just Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise, but they're entertaining movies. And I'll be there next year. It comes out next year. They dropped the trailer early.
So here's the thing about Tom Cruise. Well, I got 2 things. One, I think Tom Cruise, the difference between him and a lot of other action stars, like even one, he's smaller. I mean, he looks like a normal person.
Well, he's 5'7", I think. He's short as shit.
Is he that short? I mean, Tom Cruise is a normal looking person. The other thing is Tom Cruise, at least that character, Ethan Hunt, he's a vulnerable character. I mean, he can get punched, he can lose, he can do things wrong, he can get thrown off a motorcycle. I mean, he can basically fuck up and he has to find a way to recover. As opposed to somebody like, you know, my favorite 2 actors. It's like Vin Diesel and The Rock. It's like when they make movies, they almost seem like they're impenetrable, like they can't be hurt or anything. And that's the same thing. Tom Cruise has the same quality that made Bruce Willis appealing in the Die Hard movies, where he kept losing. No, he kept losing until he won. But it's like, you know, some of these other action stars, they don't lose at all. They never lose. They just win and win and win and win. So there's never really any real sense, even though, I mean, at the start they'll live, but there's no real sense of impending danger because they no matter how big the other guy is, they're always stronger. They're always bigger. It's like Tom Cruise has a vulnerability that makes you care what happens to him. I think a lot of other actors don't have in their movies. And I think that's what makes the Mission Impossible movies good. Every movie that's done.
After 5 already.
Time.
Let's get bigger. I'm talking, mother.
God damn.
The stunts are bigger, the stakes are higher, but there's always a sense of danger.
Candy Crush.
Oh, fuck it.
God damn.
Oh, you know, you asked for my opinion, I'm giving my opinion. I like Tom Cruise.
God damn.
What we doing like that? I like Tom Cruise. I think this
Nigga monopolizing the whole conversation.
I think this means a good thing.
No, I agree with everything you said. What I wanted to say is before I forgot. So you saying in his contract he can get hit? You don't have that in there.
Yeah, basically he can get punched. But it was funny. I was talking to somebody the other day about Tom Cruise. So I was talking about Maverick. So I go, you want to see Maverick? They go, I don't know. I don't really like Tom Cruise. I said, why? They say, I just don't like him. I said, so I go, you didn't like Mission Impossible? Oh, I like those movies.
Is that how the person talked?
Yeah, kind of like that. It was a female. You know, it's always exaggerated.
That explains it all.
She was like, I don't really like Tom Cruise. I said, why not? I just don't like his movies. I said, well, you didn't like Mission Impossible? No, she said, just don't like them. I go, did you like Mission Impossible? Well, I like those movies. Oh, I did like Jack Reacher. And I said, what about
your opinion doesn't mean shit no more after that.
Wait, hold up. What, Jack Reacher?
Nigga, Jack Reacher was
I like Jack Reacher. I like the character he played, Jack Reacher. I like Tom. I didn't like the movie so much, but I always liked Tom Cruise.
The book was better.
But we're not talking about the book right now. We're talking about movies, Nick. We're not on that.
Nigga.
Anyway, so then she go, oh, what's the other one with the aliens? I go, Water World. No, not that one. But I like that too.
Oblivious?
No, not Oblivion. It was
Oblivion didn't have aliens in it.
This is a conversation we were having. She said,
oh, you weren't asking me. Oh, my bad.
No, I wasn't. She go, I like the one with the aliens. And I go, what? Water World? She go, oh no, but I like that one too.
Wait a minute.
This is what I'm saying. So I go, you talking about day after what's it called? Day After Tomorrow? Oh yeah, that one.
He was Day After Tomorrow?
Is that what it's called?
No, he wouldn't know Day After Tomorrow.
What's the one he did with the what's it called? It's called, what's the name? Not Day After Tomorrow. What's the fucking one with the when he kept going back in time?
Oh, I love that movie. Edge of Tomorrow. No,
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. Nigga, I love that movie.
Oh yeah, I do like that movie.
It seemed like you like all his movies.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, how do you not like Tom Cruise? Was you like, oh, I just don't like him, but I guess I will go see Maverick though, because I did like the first Top Gun. Well, get the fuck out of here. Like people always say they don't like Tom Cruise, but nobody ever talks about movies they don't like. I don't understand. I like Tom Cruise. I can't wait to see it. And one other thing, I'll tell you this, it was a show.
Nigga, come on. Can't say shit. Oh, and another thing. Nigga,
okay. Go ahead. I'll be quiet. Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just wondering why you monopolize the whole conversation. Nah, so because you mentioned Vin Diesel and all them, I just think I wonder if Tom Cruise, if you think about all his movies as a collective, he's never tried to be the tough guy.
No,
he's never tried to be the tough guy, and I think that's one that makes him likable in his movies. He doesn't go above and beyond in his movies. Like Edge of Tomorrow, I think he was just like a regular guy, and he just happened to get hit by that alien to make him keep going back and forward. Yeah. He's never I don't like, no homo. I don't ever think I remember him with his shirt off. Maybe the beginning of his movies. So that could be also because everybody got Vin Diesel. He don't take his shirt off.
He did one time. That motherfucker like he was melting though. He looked bad.
He only wear a tank top. He wear them cut off sleeves, but I think that's why I like Tom Cruise in his movies because, and he does his own stunts. He does his own stunts. So I think that's why I like majority of his movies because I've always liked movies where the guy is just regular. It's almost as if anybody could play those characters in those movies. Like that could be a real life guy. In the real, like if there's a real Mission Impossible, it would look like Tom Cruise versus like I'll use The Rock. I wouldn't be scared of The Rock because all I would have to do is maybe run 2 blocks and he'll be tired. Like on Skyfall, I think I'm gonna put the clip in there. This nigga big ass, 280 pounds running from the
not Skyfall. That was James Bond.
My bad.
Skyscraper.
This big nigga running
with the limp.
How far you think that was?
He was running like this. And it was
I
in a
feel
jump.
like that was at least. I feel like that was at least 50 feet.
It was too far.
It was too far for his big
Too far.
ass.
With one leg.
With one leg. And like I said, I agree with you with Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis, even in Die Hard, he wasn't a tough guy. He was just crazy.
Yeah, and but he lost a bunch of times.
He lost.
He lost, and he had to figure. He's like he was vulnerable enough to lose, and had to find a way to win.
Yeah, I would even put Wesley Snipes up there too. In his early movies, he never tried to play the tough guy.
No, he was just a guy that didn't do karate. I mean, sometimes he won by the skin of his teeth when he won, but I think he wasn't afraid to get hit.
But
that's the thing. I think with some of these guys, it's like in their contract, they gotta be the bigger, tougher guy.
So yeah,
can I give you my last Tom Cruise fact?
Go ahead, sir.
I just wanted.
Go ahead. Hurry up.
I don't know why you treat me like this. No, so Tom Cruise movie. So it was shot a while back. They said that the more Tom Cruise runs in his movies, the more money they make. Somebody actually did like a chart and showed how much he runs in the movie. So like, remember how like in Mission Impossible, what was the last Mission Impossible? He was running. Mm-hmm. He was running somewhere and the dude was like, that's the wrong way to run back.
Yeah, that's funny.
They were saying the more he runs in his movies, the more money the movie makes. That was all. That was just a quick Tom Cruise thing.
Oh, okay. Any final thoughts on the trailers we watched?
I can't wait to see some of them.
So besides, which one do you more anticipate to see?
Right now, Mission Impossible, but it doesn't come out till next year. So
because of COVID, it's supposed to come. I thought it was coming out this year, but they,
yeah.
I do have a thing. Shout out to Tom Cruise because during the pandemic, I think this is why I respected him a lot. Even when people weren't making, everybody was losing their job, unfortunately. Tom, I think, bought a boat or a yacht out of his own pocket to have a cast and crew on there to still film Mission Impossible because this is the first of the last two.
Right.
I think the next other one's called The Next Day of Reckoning or something. I just made that up. But there was some fuckery going on the boat, like some COVID violations. I would have kicked all them niggas off who, like this man literally was pulling money out of his own pocket to make sure y'all feed y'all family. Y'all doing some fucking. I don't know what ended up happening with that, but I would have kicked all you niggas off.
I remember that.
But yeah, Tom Cruise is okay with me. He gets a nigga pass. He gets a nigga pass.
Oh no, you get a pass for that, absolutely. Because I remember when it first came out, people tried to act like Tom. You know how TMZ do Tom Cruise unhinged. They do all that old bullshit. But then once people found out what it was about, people went inside because he was like, listen, I'm paying money and we got people who got to feed their families. He was just like yelling at the crew, basically
I would
saying,
too.
You fuck up again, you out. That's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know what they were doing, but it don't even matter what they were
I think
doing.
they weren't maxed up or some shit. I don't know. It was some violation.
Whatever, nigga, I would wear a biohazard suit. Just stay on set so I can get my paper. But now I think I want to see of course, Mission Impossible, but that don't come out till next year. So we'll most likely do another rundown of a new trailer. But I definitely want to see The Gray Man. I'm a big I love action movies more than anything.
Absolutely.
Gray Man, it looks. I'm curious to see Chris Evans as a bad guy.
With the mustache.
Yeah. And Devotion. Definitely want to see that. I think since Gray Man comes out first, I guess I'm more anticipated to see that. But I want to see Devotion. The Beast. Called Beast, not The Beast, but Beast. Yeah.
I just want to see if you sacrifice one of them kids like I would.
Man, fuck them kids, bro.
After that, Thor can kiss my ass. I'm good. And whatever trailer we watched. I think that was all the trailers. Yeah. So yeah. So what we learned?
We learned that you don't want to see Thor.
No.
I would kill a kid to save one.
You would. What the fucking father are you?
You got to save the kid. Would the mother rather come home with 0 kids or 1?
What the hell are you talking about?
What is he gonna do?
You give the information for you where they can find us and shit.
Okay, so you can find us on you can look us up on TikTok. We're trying to post a few TikTok videos here and there. It's the Serbian Film Club Podcast, correct? right? That our TikTok.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, you told me don't worry about certain things.
I thought you would know. Okay, so the TikTok is I gotta change the TikTok.
You gotta tell me.
So I'm gonna do this. Well, no, what happened was I'm not used to this shit. I'm 34, nigga. I don't know nothing about this social media, nigga. Hit me. So this is it right here, but I think let me see. That's it right there, but I think I gotta change Tony Reed and Charlie Hustle back to, or maybe I
because I don't think can they find it at the Serbian Film Club, or they got to change it to.
Yeah, well, I'm showing the people, so
I can't see that, so if I can't see it,
you can see it.
Maybe I don't know if you can put up on the screen and just do I don't know.
Or you can go to our YouTube, which is the Serbian Film Club, and you can get all the information at the bottom.
Is it TikTok listed on there?
No, we got a list of TikTok.
Okay.
The Twitter's on there. We're not really on Twitter like that.
Well, I've been probably trying. I try to post a little bit like news articles and shit on Twitter.
You can hit us up on IG. Hit us up on IG. But we just got to connect to TikTok.
We still trying to get this shit.
I'm gonna hit up. I'm gonna do like and subscribe.
Please hit the notification bell so you can know when because we do live shows sometimes. So when we go live. Sometimes if we do live shows, it's good. We may drop the link. Maybe you can join us. I don't know. It depends on how we feel that day.
Okay, cool. So,
I get subscribers, nigga.
I'm trying to hit up the LinkedIn tree, the link tree, so we can have all the information there. But yeah, that's it.
Oh wait, hold on. I got more. We got more. Are you finished? You say that's it. Like,
okay.
Was that it for you? It wasn't it for me. Was that it?
What are you talking about?
I got if you want to hit, you can. Now Tony, he want to make it so, but you can hit me up on Facebook. But listen, let me tell you like this. So I got a couple of friend requests. I don't know if they were from the show or whatever. So if you see it's on the Serbian Film Club Podcast, the Serbian Film Club Podcast, or one of our TikToks, and you want to send me a Facebook friend request, just do an instant message. Just message me and say, hey, friend of the show. That way I know to add you. Otherwise, I'm not adding you because, I ain't gonna just add a bunch of strange people because it get to be too much. I don't want to see little ads and all of those bullshit. So you hit me up on Facebook at Charlie Hustle. You can hit me up on Twitter, your boy Charlie H. Instagram, your boy Charlie H.
I literally just told him all this. Just told him.
I thought you gave him your shit.
Nigga.
You gave him Serbian Film Club shit. You didn't give him my shit.
I did. I said you go to the YouTube and all the information's there. I just clicked on your shit.
You're right. But my Facebook ain't on there. I don't think. I don't know what's on there. Maybe.
Nah, you just said all them Africans were hitting you up on Facebook. I'm assuming Africans.
We still working it out.
Were they Africans?
No, I wasn't no African. No, I was one of them may have been African. It's hard to tell sometimes. It's hard to tell.
There's a bunch of Abishongas.
God damn it, don't do that today.
All right, look. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe.
Wait, hold on. I got it.
Yeah, no, nigga, no.
Change the game without even knowing.
And you'll always be my brother.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side.